50% righteousness.
Yo, Angela Yee, I love you.
50% ratchetness.
Tell them ratchets to sit down.
95% ratchet.
Becoming the most prominent form for hip hop.
Wake your ass up.
It's early in the morning, but they told me it was y'all. I said, oh, hell yeah, I'm getting
The
up.
world's most dangerous morning show. DJ Envy.
Your people's choice.
Angela Yee.
I'm a sweetheart, but I'll cut you.
Charlamagne the God.
Prince of pissing people off.
I can't believe you guys are the best, kid.
Collectively known as
Breakfast Club, bitches.
Good morning, USA.
Yo, 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ Envy.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. What's happening?
It's Monday, back to the work week. How's everybody's weekend?
My weekend was great. You know, the holiday season puts me in such a good spirit. I'm having such a great time. There was a nasty snowstorm here. I spent the whole day in the mall in the middle of the snowstorm. But you know what? And I saw this yesterday on Twitter. Do you know there's this mall in New Jersey. It's called Short Hills. It's my favorite mall out of anywhere I've ever been. You know somebody got carjacked and killed there last night?
Yeah, the guy was walking back to his Range Rover, him and his wife.
that
He put his wife
crazy?
in, and somebody wanted to steal his car, shot him, and killed him.
That's actually not too crazy around this time of year. The wolves is definitely.
No, but you know what? It's
Absolutely.
just crazy because that's a mall I go to like once a week.
Yes.
Yeah, and if I'm a wolf and I'm a predator, where I'm gonna go? Short Hills is known as the mall where all the rich people shop.
You know, I was
My
just
mom used to
telling my
work
wife the
in
same
that
thing.
mall.
My wife was like, but it's Short Hills. I'm like,
No.
that's the perfect
That's
mall.
the perfect mall. That's where all the rich people shop. They with
Absolutely.
their guard down because they think nothing can happen here.
Man,
so if
that's
I'm a wolf,
crazy.
that's where I'm going to get some prey.
You know, it's the holidays. That's awful.
Yeah, that's very sad. Very, very sad. And like you said, I do shop at that mall as well. But, you know, I put my car in valet, so the valet brings the car, I jump
Me
right in
too.
and take right off.
I valet even when I go to the other mall.
Absolutely.
I don't valet at the mall.
Well, that's you.
That's your dumb.
I don't want to be
myself.
walking all the way down and get shot and killed. That's the purpose of valet.
I would not think that I would leave the mall. How often does that
Well,
happen?
you better start thinking.
That's right. Angela, you be thinking me and you crazy for the way we move.
Yep.
I don't be thinking about that kind of stuff. Well, you don't got to be thinking
All right,
about
guess who's the ones that get attacked? Not me.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Your time coming. Especially they know that's how you move. Your time is coming.
Okay. All right. But,
You know what's funny? When Angela, when we was hosting an event yesterday, when she left, first thing my dude said is, why Angela always be moving like that? By herself. Man, she gonna learn. She gonna learn.
Well, we had to host an event. It was called the Big Apple Classic. It was a bunch of schools, Virginia State, Howard University. They had a huge basketball game in Manhattan.
HBCUs.
The HBCUs, and we hosted that.
Help raise money for kids to get scholarships.
Absolutely, which is definitely a good cause. Now, the funny thing is Angela Yee parked down the block and walked through Brooklyn by herself.
I'm from there.
Charlamagne and I,
no doubt.
we actually parked in the arena where the players park because we're not walking through Brooklyn.
Nope.
Yeah. But hey, that's the gangsta in you, I guess, huh, Yee?
Keep it G, son. Keep it gangsta, G.
What really happened was no one told me I could park right there, so
You didn't ask because you usually don't ask.
Me and Envy
I
parked
parked
in the
right,
building.
I parked right there across the street.
Me and Envy parked in the Barclays. I felt like hoes.
I definitely did. Well, we got front page news coming up, Yee.
Yes, we are going to talk about this Colorado school shooting that happened on Friday. Awful situation. And we are also going to discuss the worst places to drive in the United States.
Okay. All right, we'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Come on, let's go. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. This is front page news. Now, let's start off with football over the weekend. Charlamagne, how your team do?
My Dallas Cowboys sucked. We lost 37-36 against the Green Bay Packers. I mean, I just don't understand what my Dallas Cowboys are doing. I'm really at the point where I think that, first of all, I know our defense sucks. We got a corpse for a defensive coordinator, but I really think Tony Romo throws games for the mob, yo.
Really?
I really do. I really think he's in the mob back pocket or something. Something, yo. What he does is not normal.
But you guys are doing so well. We were watching the game.
That's what I'm telling you. And Tony Romo threw 2 interceptions in the last 2 minutes. Like, what he does is not normal. He's throwing games for somebody. He got them.
All right, well, the Giants lost 23-0. Philadelphia lost 48-30. Who else was playing last night? That was pretty good. The Jets lost last night. Atlanta beat Washington last night as well. Now we got to talk about boxing. Adrian Broner. That fight over the weekend. Did you guys see the fight?
Absolutely.
Sure did.
From top to bottom. He got washed. Well, I mean, listen, I said on Twitter before the fight started, Broner cannot go in there and play with Mike Donner. Mike Donner is a beast. The more you hit him, the harder he hits back. He doesn't stop. I knew it wasn't going to turn out well for Broner.
Yeah, it definitely didn't turn
I
out
knew
well.
it wasn't going to turn out well.
Wasn't too good.
Well, the memes were incredible from that.
Yeah, it was pretty hilarious. Felt bad for him though, but I guess he put himself in that
That's
situation.
our guy, by the way, Adrian Broner.
But you can't live two lifestyles, man. You can't be a rapper and a boxer. You got to be either or.
You're right.
Roy Jones used to rap and box. Remember, he would rap himself
Yeah,
and then
into
you see
the
what
ring.
happened to him.
Y'all must have forgot.
You see how his career turned out?
Yeah,
He had a
see how it
pretty good
turned out for
career,
him.
though.
He got knocked. Are you crazy? You must not remember the
I
other
mean, that
side.
was toward the end of his
No,
career.
no,
but
no.
That's when he
before
started making that bread.
Roy Jones got his ass knocked out once, came back, got his ass knocked out again. Listen, it turned out bad for Roy Jones.
Yeah.
Very bad.
Well, also, what are some of the worst driving cities in the country, Yee?
Well, they actually did this whole report on, the places where there's the most crashes and driver errors and tickets. And according to this study, the states with the worst drivers, number 10 is North Dakota, 9 is Montana, 8 and 7 tied for that place, Missouri, North Carolina, then Florida. Every time I go to Florida, there's always some issues with driving. Then Alabama is in 5th, Texas is in 4th, Mississippi is 3rd, Charlemagne, South Carolina is 2nd on the list of worst drivers in the nation, and number 1 is Louisiana.
Louisiana,
You
wow.
would think New York would be on that list, but
Nope.
but as crazy as people drive up here, it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
It's crazy drivers.
This is very aggressive. You have to drive aggressively.
All right, and also, Colorado shooting over the weekend, pretty sad. I think it happened Friday, right?
Yeah, this happened on Friday, and this is when Carl Pearson, he was a high school senior and debate club member. He parked his car in the parking lot at Arapahoe High School in Denver, and then he just was carrying shotgun shells, a pump-action shotgun, a machete, and a backpack with 3 Molotov cocktails. He walked through the library door and fired around down the hallway, entered the library where he fired again. He ignited one of the Molotov cocktails, and he also shot Claire Esther Davis, a 17-year-old who was seated with a friend, point blank in the head. There was no time for her at all to run from the shooter. They said his intent was evil, to harm multiple individuals. The shooter and the victim did not know each other as far as we know. And they said the target appeared to have been the librarian who runs the debate team.
Wow.
And she had disciplined him earlier last September.
So sad, man.
He had ended up killing himself, actually. He took his own life. And the guns and everything that he purchased were illegal.
Damn. All right, well, that's front page news. Now tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, you can call us right now. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Maybe you had a bad weekend. Maybe you were on the East Coast and the snowstorm affected you in a bad way. Whatever it is, if you're upset, you need to vent, call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, this is Mad Rapper. Good morning, yo, for real. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. For real, man. Hey, yo, my girl keep coming home smelling like Polo Cologne. So, like, that ain't for girls. Like, I know something's going on, for real. Like, I'm heated about that. And now I need y'all to tell me why y'all mad. Why you mad? On the Breakfast Club, for real.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, this Janelle calling from Norfolk, VA.
Hey, Janelle, tell them why you mad.
I'm mad because my girlfriend moved down here from the Bronx and can't get any help with shelter, Section 8, or even Christmas for her kids.
Oh, that's
I think
awful.
VA has the worst system ever. Deadlines was in November, but you just got down here.
Well, I mean, that is kind of true, though. It is the holiday season. A lot of stuff does shut down until January.
But there's got to be something. She can't even get into a shelter system so she can be waiting on a place. And, I mean, I got 7 kids of my own, so it's hard for me to let somebody stay with
7 kids?
Wow.
me. Yeah.
Is your friend cute? Can she script?
Let me
No,
ask you a
trying to
question.
do something better.
How many baby daddies you got, mama?
I got 2.
2, 7 kids. Okay.
But I'm just mad she can't get any help for the holiday system. Pusha T, he's giving out shoes and he's not even reaching out.
Ma, you got 7 kids. If it's hard, you got to stop
You
having
want
kids.
Pusha T to do something?
She talking about her friend. No, you talking about you and your friend.
Yeah, I'm confused because first you were talking about your friend.
No, I'm all right. Me and my husband, we all right.
So
Okay.
you letting your friend stay? You letting your friend stay with you?
Yeah, she stays with me for right now until she can get in someplace.
Well, thank goodness for you.
How many kids she got?
She has 3. I got 7.
Who keeps in yo?
Stop it, man. Thank you, mama. Have a nice morning. Hello, who's this?
Jerry,
Jerry, tell him why you mad.
2 reasons. I'm trying to squeeze them in real quick. 1, Charlamagne, I need you to give me a reason to stay in Cowboy Nation, man.
Because you're a loyal guy. That's why.
I actually watched that game yesterday.
I'm a Dallas Cowboy fanatic. Win or lose, ride or die. That's my squad. One day we'll be great again.
I just hope my kids are here to see it, man.
What place are they in now, Charlamagne?
And then also, I'm
Second,
mad that
and then it's easy.
Beyonce don't just come out and shut these conspiracy theorists up about all this Illuminati worship the devil crap. anytime she make a boss move, like the boss that she is, some conspiracy theorist with no job, just be like, she worships the devil, she evil. They go
well, but that's how losers justify their own inadequacy. That's what they do.
Basically. And then also, if anybody out there is listening, I need whoever got that chicken bone buried for Chris Brown while you're over there, please dig up them off for the Cowboys too, please.
Hey, I don't like how you just take my lines and use them over the radio like they're yours, okay, sir?
I quote you all the time, but I cite you.
You didn't cite me just now.
He quoted you to you. That's enough.
Have a good morning, bro. Tell them why you're mad. If you're upset, you want to vent, 800-585-1051. And call us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Can't get enough of the Breakfast Club? Check out this rewind.
We're in the middle of the decision now. Explain why Charlene is here, Angela.
Well, Charlene is here because she wants to take care of an issue that she has with her husband.
And her husband is here right now.
Yes. So Albert doesn't like black people.
I would say that I want to bring up our children in a society where they recognize that to go a certain path in life is the way that you need to go. And hanging around a bunch of black people, frankly, is just not the way
You know you're black, though, right?
Did you vote for Barack Obama?
Why would I vote for Barack Obama when there was Mitt Romney?
Okay.
A much better choice.
Listen,
oh, my goodness.
So you're one of those people that think segregation was a great concept that was poorly executed?
No, don't get me wrong. Yeah. There were some things that made this country great, and slavery was not one of them. Segregation was not one of them. However, you have to learn in life there's a certain way to go, like pulling your pants up, which I'm sure are halfway down to...
Envy.
So what?
But Albert, you're black, so I'm confused. So you don't really like yourself.
I love myself. I love my wife.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about the issue that's going on with Madeline and your concern with her hair. I don't think it's appropriate to start telling our little girl that her hair is ugly, that it's wrong.
And it's nappy. It's not nappy.
You want to make her feel like her natural self is disgusting.
But I understand. You want your daughter to live a nice, relaxed life, so why not get a relaxer?
It's
Thank you.
6 years old, and it's not really healthy for your hair to do that.
Not at all.
Especially to somebody
she's
so
6
young.
years old. She's
And it hurts
just
her
a little
self-esteem.
girl.
She's beautiful regardless of her hair.
But you know what? She looks like a little Afro Annie.
What?
I want her to love herself, and I want you to
I
love
hope you
yourself.
don't talk to your kids like that.
No, I would never call her a little Afro Annie, not in front of her
But
face.
you don't need to say that,
right now.
though. Kids, Albert,
You know how hard it is for women in particular, especially for a young black woman and her self-esteem, a mixed child?
What I want to be sure of is that my husband understands to be proud of his heritage.
But he's not.
He's changed his name. When we got
Don't say
married,
it.
I called him by his name.
Don't
What's his
say
name?
it. Don't say it.
Elibo.
No,
That's
my
his
name
name.
is
God.
Albert.
No, your name is Elibo.
My name
and
is
it's
Albert.
gorgeous.
That sounds like somebody got to go to a doctor to get removed. What the hell is a Libo? I got a Libo.
Thank you. At least we agree on something. My name is Albert. I'm part of, if you understand America and understand the way that you have to work to get to the top, I'm part of the 1%. I want our daughter to be part of the 1%.
Are you part of the 1% now?
I'm part of the 1% right now.
You're a damn so you're a billionaire?
Do you know? No, I'm not a billionaire.
So
but
you're
I
not
make
part of the
a lot
1%,
money.
Libo?
As a corporate lawyer on Wall Street? Come on.
You're a very disrespectful person. I don't even think I want you in my room.
Well, I'd rather not be here either.
And I think you need to leave.
You don't kick somebody out when they don't want to be here. Alibo, you sit down.
You should
He's
absolutely
leaving.
positively.
Let
I don't know
him
who you think
go.
he's talking
Wait,
to.
Charlene, I'm very...
Albert.
Learn how to use complete sentences, please. And Charlene, I'll talk to you when we...
How about I completely F your wife?
Oh, my God.
Now.
Charlie, you should leave him.
What?
That's just totally horrible, man.
That is awful, though. You don't want to raise your kids thinking they're not beautiful.
That's why
No
you
matter
got to
what.
have sex with as many Nubian white queens as you
All
possibly
right,
can.
all right.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now we got to get into the rumors. Wale, he spazzes. Let's find out why.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Now, I have to say this before I say anything. Did I think that Wale's album, The Gifted, belonged on the 50 Best Albums of 2013? Yes.
Absolutely.
I thought Wale had a great album.
Absolutely. Without question.
And he was very upset that he was not on the list.
That's actually one of my top 5 albums of the year.
His album is dope, yep.
All right, well, he actually called up one of the staffers at Complex Magazine, and here's what he had to say.
At this point, you know it's got to be personal. Like, to be omitted from every type of list that y'all do, or be at the bottom of it, or every type of way that y'all can omit me, y'all will. So I'm trying to find out if you're going to be the person that tells me that, or you just going to give me the song and dance.
Well, no, I'm not going to be the person that tells you that. It's not a personal thing, man. It's, we sit.
You mean to tell me Juicy J album better than mine? Is that what you trying to tell me? You mean to tell me everybody playing that up? No, don't play me, man.
There's no disrespect, man. I mean, straight up, I really.
You, dog. You know disrespect every time, dog. I swear to God, I come to the office and start knocking the You want to see some ghetto ignorant? That's what y'all promote. That's the only thing y'all promote from is ghetto ignorant.
Yeeks.
Now, I will say that was a great rant, but Wale, Ray J still has the greatest rant of all time. Just want to throw that out there.
He was just showing passion.
But I'm upset that he mentioned Juicy J. I love Juicy J's album. After this whole phone call, I actually put Juicy J's album in my car all weekend. Stay trippy.
I respect Wale's passion, and I will say a lot of people do front on Wale because they personally don't like him. We hear it all the time from DJs, the bloggers. They personally don't like Wale, but hip-hop should be a talent show, not a popularity contest. Because there's no reason Bad should not have been nominated for a Grammy, and there's no reason Complex should not have had Wale Gifted as one of the top 50 albums of 2013.
Well, Complex did post a response to Wale. They said, contrary to Wale's claims, Complex does not hold any personal bias towards him or any other artist. Wale's album was considered for our list along with many other albums, but it did not make the cut. And they said that he has made a number of Complex lists this year. His song Love Hate Thing was number 24 on our list of the best songs of 2013.
Wale's album should have been on there.
Absolutely.
And for the record, Juicy J's album should have been on there too.
Yes.
Juicy J album was jamming. Juicy J is in my top 5 of the year too.
Oh, Juicy J, Bounce It is like one of my favorite songs, But anyway, Wale actually posted this a few minutes ago. He said, I'm moving different from now on. Fans first. I'm going to get closer to fans, further away from the people or things that bring me down. Post this on your Instagram and Twitter. # walk and live. He said he was on his way to the studio at 6 a.m. Can only mean one thing, trouble.
That's what it's about, the consumer, man. F the magazines, the DJs, the blogs. Feed your fan base, man.
All right. And just so you know, Rihanna has moved to Manhattan permanently. She has a $39,000 a month penthouse. And she's turning 3 of the 4 bedrooms into walk-in closets.
Wow.
So she has so many clothes that she has to convert everything into a closet. Now, that's a nice problem to have.
Nice.
All right, and that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, coming up next hour, we have The Decision. So that's either where we help somebody's relationship or ruin it. And also, in 4 minutes, we have a world premiere. This is Chris Brown's new single. It's called Loyal. It features French Montana and Lil Wayne. So tell a friend to tell a friend. The Breakfast Club world premiere in 4 minutes. New Chris Brown. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. These girls ain't loyal. Chris Brown featuring French Montana, Lil Wayne.
You guys got to work on being loyal as well. I mean,
that record's cool. Not mad at it. I can see where it will work in the radio and the clubs. He sounds scorned, though. These girls ain't loyal, man.
But look at him. He's the one that was in love with 2 women at one time.
I'm saying, man.
He a little hurt.
When you say these girls ain't loyal, man, speak for your own hoes. Don't speak for my hoes. My hoes holding me down out here.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that was a worldwide exclusive. If you missed it, of course, at the end of it, we're going to get that back on at 8 o'clock, right? All right, well, right now, let's get in the front page news. Start off with sports. Seahawks beat the Giants 23-0. Panthers beat the Jets 30-20. Dolphins beat the Patriots 24-20. Packers beat the Cowboys 37-36. That's your Cowboys, huh?
Let's not talk about it.
All right, and Sunday night football. The Steelers beat the Bengals 30-20. Now, let's talk about some of the worst driving cities in the U.S., Yee.
The worst state is Louisiana. I would have never thought that. They have the worst drivers, according to, they're looking at people's tickets and accidents and all of that. Now, second place is where Charlamagne's from, South Carolina.
You already know, 803-843-864 all day.
That's how we do. Number 3 is Mississippi. 4 is Texas. 5, Alabama. 6 is Florida. 7 and 8 tie Missouri and North Carolina, Montana and North Dakota.
Okay. Now, also, let's talk about this Colorado shooter that happened over
Friday.
the weekend. Yeah.
Yes, this happened Friday, and this was Carl Pearson. He was a senior and a debate club member. He parked his car in the student lot at Arapahoe High School in suburban Denver. And then he had shotgun shells. He had a pump-action shotgun, a machete, a backpack with 3 Molotov cocktails. He walked right in through the library and fired and hit 17-year-old Claire Esther Davis point-blank range in the head. They said he was really looking for the librarian. They said his intent was evil and his intent was to harm multiple individuals. He lit a Molotov cocktail. He ignited one of those, and that ignited at least 3 bookshelves, and smoke was all in the library. He tried to fire another round all in the library, and I don't know what was going on. They said that he did not know the victim. The target appears to have been the librarian who runs a debate team and who had disciplined him early last September.
What the hell could a librarian have possibly done to you other than tell you be quiet in the library?
That's probably what it was.
He did end up shooting himself and killing himself.
Damn.
Jerk.
Who shoots up a library? And when you say a librarian discipline you, all a librarian ever tells you to do is be quiet. You're making too much noise. It is the library. People are trying to study and read.
And you know, another story that we didn't tell just now, there was a shooting at the mall. And this is a mall I go to all the time. Whenever I see I'm going to the mall, Short Hills Mall in New Jersey, a man got carjacked and killed in the parking lot last night.
That's crazy.
Short Hills is the perfect mall for that. If I was a wolf and I was a predator this time of year, I'm looking to come up. I know all the rich people are at Short Hills Mall. That's where the rich people shop.
You got to be extra careful, especially during the holidays. And not for nothing, I valet my car at every mall. I know sometimes it's expensive, but I don't want to walk down them dark-ass corridors at night going to my car.
Listen, it's the reason I keep my goons with me.
Yeah.
Got time for this.
I understand.
I'm trying to live an N-word free lifestyle. I'm going to keep these N-words off me by hook or by crook, goddammit.
All right. Well, that's front page news. When we come back, we have the decision. That's where we either help somebody's life or ruin somebody's life. A lot of people hit me up saying they missed the Chris Brown joint. We're going to get it back on in an hour. If you want to hear Chris Brown Lawyer, we got you. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Morning.
It's Monday, so it's decision time. Now, who do we have here, Yee?
We got Christina. What's up, Christina?
What's up?
Good morning, Christina.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All
Okay,
right.
now some people are saying that you're kind of foul. Explain what's going on.
Well, in this situation, I don't think I'm foul because that was me first.
What are you talking about?
What was you first? What was me first?
You hit it first?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
smashed
Ray J.
first, Ray J.
Okay.
Yep.
So you hit us out Ray J?
No.
Who?
My ex Amir, we broke up like over a year ago, and we still been kicking it. You know, he hit me up from time to time. I hit him up from time to time, and when I want it, I get it.
Getting that Becky. Getting that Becky.
I don't give Becky. I sit on faces.
Oh,
There you're a mustache rider. I like your
Yep.
kind.
All on his sideburns.
All right, go ahead.
So he started messing with this new joint or whatever, and I didn't take it seriously. But you know, she started popping off, calling my phone, telling me I'm crazy, telling me I need to stop calling him and I need to stop doing this and stop doing that.
Well, she might be right if that was her man.
I mean, but clearly he's still sleeping with me. So check your man, don't check me.
That's your on-call D in case of emergency break glass, and you break that glass quite often.
Hello.
Okay, so you still have a thing for your ex.
Yeah. But you know, I don't like too many
So you don't,
dudes
but
on
you
my
don't,
body count. So
but you don't mind him.
Recycle.
You don't mind him having a girlfriend sleeping with this girl and then sleeping with you.
I don't really think about it like that when I'm in the moment, you know, because like I said, that was me first. So she's just kind of getting whatever I have left over.
I think what you're doing is very commendable. You know, I like the fact that you don't want your body count to be too high, so you keep recycling. I really like that.
Well, we do have his new girlfriend here. Now, Christina, try to keep yourself and don't get too crazy. But
What can I not say on the air?
Natoya is
Well, you
here.
can't say. There's a lot of things you
No
can't
fighting,
say.
okay?
Things you won't say in front of your kids. You got any kids?
I ain't got no kids.
You ain't got no reason to get crazy, though, because you don't love this guy. You just use him for his deed.
I mean, I still have feelings for him, strong feelings for him.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's what happens when you have sex with a person.
All right, well,
more than
listen,
3 times.
Natoya, we told her that she won something, and she's coming up here to pick up a prize. So this is all going to be...
And we're going to bring it in right now, right?
All right,
Let's
so
bring
about
it
to
in.
be surprised.
Pin strong.
I'll
Okay.
try.
Oh, hell no.
Here she
Oh,
goes.
boy.
Wait.
Hell yes.
You got me in here. I thought I was coming in here to pick up a prize. What this bitch doing up in here?
Surprise!
I tell you,
This
Amir,
whole in there already.
your boyfriend is not a prize, I tell you that.
Can you sit down, please?
My boyfriend. What you talking
Can you
about?
sit
my
down,
boyfriend? Why is
please?
his name in your mouth?
Oh,
didn't
Why is,
say anything.
why is your boyfriend
see
in
how
our
disrespect-
Yeah, I'll tell you what else is in his mouth.
Look, I don't know what this is about. They told me I was coming up in here to get a prize.
well, we surprised.
You the prize. No, you the booby prize. That's about what you are.
All right, well, listen.
Everything I'm
All right,
left over.
Natoya.
How do I?
Honey, let's
Oh.
go.
Oh, my
No,
gosh.
honey, it's all clean and it's all good because you are long gone, okay?
All right, Natoya, Christina. So let's get some things straight here because you know sometimes you gotta not be mad at each other. Let's sort things out.
That's right, Natoya.
All right,
Calm
so
down.
Natoya, Christina says she's still sleeping with your boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, your boyfriend now.
That is not possible. He got more than enough to deal with right over here. I don't even think
Girl,
so.
more than enough?
More than enough, darling.
You ain't even
wish.
at half a cup.
Christina says she has proof. She said she has proof.
She has proof. I'd like to see this proof because I'm so sorry. I do not believe that. She is a crazy
Let me
bitch.
call him.
She lies. She ain't been doing nothing but giving us drama from the very beginning.
This is crazy.
Call him.
Why not just show penis pictures? Well, they could be old.
He on the phone. Hey, babe.
What's going on?
What you doing?
I'm just chilling. What's up with you?
Nothing much. You know, after last night, I'm thinking I need round 2.
Oh, you need round 2?
Yep.
Excuse me?
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
Ah,
No. Amir, is that Amir on the phone?
Yes,
You tell
that's
her no.
Babe.
Is that Amir?
That's Babe.
No. Excuse me, is this you on the phone?
Is that you, Babe?
No, I know better.
He better
I
hang up.
know that you are not putting me out like this. What are you doing talking to her on the phone?
Explain, babe.
Hold on.
I need you to do some explaining right now.
We gonna get his number. He gonna explain on air.
No,
We gonna get it. He gonna explain on air when we come back.
What y'all doing?
No, you gonna find out what we doing.
No, what you doing?
What you doing, babe?
When we come back,
We gonna
it's the
talk to
Breakfast
Babe.
Club. Yeah, we gonna talk to him when we come back.
We
on
gonna
the
talk
Breakfast
to
Club.
Babe.
Good morning. We're back. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. This is decision time. Now, you explain what's going on right fast.
Man, Christina called up. She wanted to come here to confront her ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend, who, by the way, Christina is also still sleeping with. All right? Natoya's not too happy about it.
No, I'm not happy, and I'm sorry. I really don't believe it, actually.
Well, ask
You
him.
just heard their whole conversation.
No, she just called him, but that don't mean nothing.
Well, he's
I
on the
don't
line.
believe
Stop
it.
being delusional,
Thank you.
Toya.
Yo, what's going on? What's this?
Amir, you tell us.
What's up,
No,
babe?
you the one that's getting high. Somebody need to explain up in here what's going on. This bitch up here talk about she's
got
still
you, bitch.
sleeping with
I
you.
got you, bitch. You got
First
one
of all,
more
calm
time.
down. What are y'all talking about?
Babe, you know what we talking about, babe.
Oh, you sleeping with Charlamagne too?
Y'all got me on the radio?
Duh. This the only way you can be
Y'all
honest.
came to my house with this crazy. Y'all got me on the radio?
No. The Breakfast Club is better. Now, Christina says she sits on your face a lot.
Yeah, she's a
Who is
mustache
this?
rider.
See, you talk about sitting
Word.
on, she's sitting on your face and you
Word.
putting that in my face.
Amir, are you still sleeping with Christina, your ex-girlfriend?
Be honest. Be
I mean,
real
I'm
honest.
busted now. I mean, I hit it one time.
One time?
Come on, Playboy. You got to be more honest
Come
than
on,
that.
Playboy.
We can talk about last night. We
Woo.
can talk about Friday night.
Okay.
After the
Last
club.
night, wait a minute,
After
last night you
love
got up out of
First
bed
of all-
and left
first
and
of
went to
all-
her
first
last
of all-
night?
Duh, what do you
First
think
of
he
all,
go at
you could
nighttime?
talk
He don't
about-
got no job at 3
First
a.m.
of all, you could talk about last night, but you ain't got no proof that we were sleeping together other than that.
She got
Yes, I
video.
do.
She got video, babe.
9 months later, I got proof.
9
And
months
I'm
later?
keeping it.
Whoa.
Wait,
Whoa.
what are you talking about?
I know
She didn't
9
tell me about
months.
this.
How much
Pregnant.
later?
Amir,
You
you
wanna see
pregnant?
an ultrasound?
Who pregnant?
So, Christina, you're pregnant?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's Amir's, though? You're not sleeping with nobody else?
No.
Oh,
I
please,
told
look
you,
at her.
I don't
You
like
know
more
she's
people on
sleeping
my
with
body
somebody
count. I
else.
said, look at her.
First
Same
of all,
people.
it's no way you could be pregnant.
And why not? And why not? Because
no
when
way
you
you
were
could be
drunk, you
pregnant
ain't have
and
no
I used
rubber
the
on.
rubber.
So you
Let
got her
me
pregnant?
Hit
Wait,
it
so
raw,
not
dog.
only
Yep,
are you
raw
busting
dog.
it, but you busted it unprotected?
Raw dog.
What's that about?
Busted wide open, raw D.
First of all, I can't believe
Oh, this
you got
is
me on
funny
the
to you?
radio.
Sound like nervous
It
laughter.
don't matter
Number
where you
two,
are, bro.
that's funny to you?
What's going down?
That's
We
funny
need to
number
know.
My doctor's appointment is in
First
2
of all-
weeks.
First of all, number two,
So I'm gonna
you
need you to
ain't
be
no
there.
DNA
And you can bring her too. You
was
free to
not no
come.
DNA
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna be
Okay,
there.
word.
Amir, shut up, babe.
Amir,
What's that?
you just found out you're gonna be a dad. You excited, bro?
I'm not gonna be a dad.
You a lie.
I'm not
Well,
gonna
if
be
you
a
are, you
dad.
can't do nothing about it.
Amir, you just found out you're gonna be a dad. What you gonna do next?
I'm going to Disney World. Well, congratulations,
Bring the baby.
Amir.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate you
Amir.
checking in.
I love you. I'll see you
Oh,
tonight.
yeah, we definitely got some
Wow.
conversation to be had.
All right, babe.
Doctor's appointment in 2 weeks. Be there.
All
Be
right.
there, babe.
Well, Toya,
Come to Natoya.
Christina, y'all need to get out of here. I hope you guys work it out well, and I hope y'all take care of that baby.
Christina, you stay here. Let Toya walk out first.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool with me.
I don't want to see her. I ain't got nothing to say.
Put your weed, Toya. Okay.
Gosh, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Why do you want to be friends with the monster? I guess it is good to be friends with the monster. Like if the monster's the Incredible Hulk and you're one of the Avengers, like he's on your team, that's dope.
What are you talking about? All right, anyway. In 7 minutes, we have that new Chris Brown. We premiered it an hour ago, so if you want to hear that again, it features French Montana and Lil Wayne. That's going to happen in 6 minutes. Now, let's get into the rumor. Khloe Kardashian, she filed for divorce. Let's see who she dating now.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
So Khloe Kardashian has finally officially filed for divorce from Lamar Odom. And she met with some lawyers. They put their house on the market. But they're saying that for the past few months, she's been hanging out with somebody new, a new man, who, by the way, used to date Rihanna. And that is baseball star Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp, you lost.
Now, Matt Kemp posted a picture Thursday night of the Kardashians' family Christmas tree in Kris Jenner's house and wrote, "Best time of the year. It's going to be a Cali Christmas this year." And there you have it.
You lost. You went from Rihanna to Khloe Kardashian. Speaking of being friends with the monster.
I mean, they were both spotted together at the Jay-Z concert in L.A.
You took her to Jay-Z concert?
And Lamar Odom was there also. But
come on, Matt Kemp. You can do better now.
They were at the John Legend concert at the Nokia Theater. They were in the VIP section of Drake's concert as well. So they've been just going to all kinds of concerts together.
You just sporting the crackhead's wife all around town, huh, Matt Kemp?
Oh, stop it.
So I see what's happening here. These women are getting rid of their men, and baseball players are the new trend. Because Evelyn Lozada did it.
Hold on.
Nomar Ochocinco, now she's pregnant.
Listen, all the smart hoes been getting with baseball players, okay? They got the guaranteed contracts. They make a whole lot of money.
Girl, yes.
You know Atlanta.
I mean, right, if I was on the scroll, I would have been going after the baseball
Charlamagne sound like he about to date a baseball player.
Absolutely.
Okay, now according to Billboard, who is the #1 overall artist of the year? It's not Miley Cyrus. It's not Justin Timberlake. But the artist who owned everything in 2013 is
guess.
Bruno Mars.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, would you agree with that?
I can see that.
Sounds right.
He's performing at halftime at the Super Bowl too, right? So congratulations to Bruno Mars. He is the leader of the pack.
I'm not mad at that one.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that either. And let's talk about this Wale phone call. He was upset that he didn't make the complex list of the top 50 albums of the year, the Gifted. And here's the phone call that he made to one of the editors at Complex Magazine.
At this point, you know it's got to be personal. Like, to be omitted from every type of list that y'all do, or be at the bottom of it, or every type of way that y'all can omit me, y'all will. So I'm trying to find out if you're going to be the person that tells me that, or you just going to give me the song and dance.
Well, no, I'm not going to be the person that tells you that. It's not a personal thing, man. It's, we sit.
You mean to tell me Juicy J album better than mine? Is that what you're trying to tell me? You mean to tell me everybody put on that list? No, don't play me, man.
There's no disrespect, man. I mean, straight up, I really.
Dog, you know disrespect every time, dog. I swear to God, I come to the office and start knocking the up. You want to see some ghetto ignorant? That's what y'all promote. That's the only thing y'all promote from is ghetto ignorant.
Wale's right though. A lot of DJs, a lot of bloggers, people in general do front on Wale because they personally don't like him.
They do.
They do. And hip hop should be a talent show, not a popularity contest.
They did say that he has been included on other lists for the year, just not that particular list.
He definitely should have been.
And shout out to my guy Juicy J as well. Now, Wale tweeted this morning, he said, "I'm moving different from now on. Fans first. I'm going to get closer to fans, further away from the people, things that bring me down. Post this on your Instagram and Twitter. Walk and live. I'm in the studio at 6 a.m. Can only mean one thing, trouble." All right, and that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne.
Yes.
Donkey, who you giving it to?
Well, Donkey today this morning is going to our guy, Adrian Broner. Brother Broner, you need to come to the front of the congregation.
AB.
The church would like to have a word with you.
He had a fight over the weekend, right?
If you want to call it a fight.
Okay.
It was a great, entertaining fight to watch.
He banged out, but, we still need to have a conversation.
It's a lot of activity.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to get into a worldwide exclusive. We premiered it earlier today. We're going to get it back on. This is Chris Brown. It's called Loyal. Features French Montana and Lil Wayne. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Brown Loyal featuring Lil Wayne, French Montana. Breakfast Club exclusive. Now let's get into that donkey.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day. Look at these donkeys. Bunch of for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil.
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Donkey of the day for Monday, December 16th goes to Adrian. We not sure if he's still a problem, brother. Some people said he was the next Floyd Mayweather Jr., but as we learned Saturday night, being the next Floyd Mayweather Jr. is easier said than done because on Saturday night, Adrian Broner got his ass kicked. He got washed by Argentina's own Marcus Maidana. Now, I will say Adrian Broner showed a lot of heart because he got knocked down twice. He got headbutted, and he didn't stop fighting. He went the distance, but he lost. But he didn't just lose. he got embarrassed. The reason he got embarrassed, I mean, you know, fighters win, fighters lose, but the reason Adrian Broner got embarrassed so bad, the reason he's getting clowned so hard is because he talks so much trash. When he was here on The Breakfast Club, I told him, talk less and punch more. And this is what he said. Less talking, more punching.
Right.
What they don't like, this is me. I don't care what they don't like. I'm not going to be that suit and tie like a lot of people. They get on TV and they change when they in a suit and tie. I'm gonna be the same. I don't care if I'm in Walmart. I don't care if I'm taking the and you recording me. I'm gonna be the same guy. I'm the same. I'm the same. Ain't nothing changed but the change.
He clearly is not listening. Very hard-headed guy. Everybody also knows Adrian Broner wants to be a rapper. After his last fight, he went on tour with Lil Wayne and T.I. If you saw him on Floyd Mayweather's All Access, you saw him fat as hell. The reason for that is because he was out partying and drinking, banging chicks and rapping when he should have been in the gym training. I told him when he was here last time that he could either be the next Floyd Mayweather Jr. or the next Zab Judah, and he said this. Like, when I see you, I'm like, okay, this could go either way. This could be Floyd Mayweather or this could be Zab Judah.
What I'm saying is, I want people to think all I do is party. Because at the end of the day, after the club, I'm like, let me out. Even though I wore Pradas, even though I wore Gucci slippers, hey, G, we wear the same size. Give me them Jordans. I'm going to run to the hotel. Just follow me. That's what I do. A lot of people don't see that, though. A lot of people don't see the hard work that I do. All they see is me partying and having fun, so they feel like I don't train.
Well, AB, it didn't look like that training helped you out Saturday night. Either you were overhyped or underprepared. See, Adrian Broner wants the Floyd Mayweather Jr. lifestyle, but in order to have that lifestyle, you must put in the Floyd Mayweather Jr. work. To quote the great Buns from Belly, before you get money, you must put the weed in the bag first. Adrian Broner wanted to hit the block and get money, but he hasn't even finished bagging up the work yet. We all saw this coming. When Floyd Mayweather Jr. was here on The Breakfast Club, I expressed my concerns about Adrian Broner, and Floyd said this. Now, the only person I see that's as exciting as you could possibly be is Adrian Broner, but it seems like he's more into the lifestyle than the actual training and the boxing to me. And I see him on Twitter getting drunk. You ever want to pull him to the side and be like, bro, that's not how you do it if you're trying to be a
Well, look, that's the thing. These young fighters, they want the Floyd Mayweather life, but they got to be able to handle themselves like me outside the ring. They want the same thing in and out, so you got to be able to conduct yourself the same way inside and outside.
All Adrian Broner had to do was listen to the OGs, and I think he would still be undefeated to this day. Let's flash back once more to AB's interview with The Breakfast Club when he addressed his partying and drinking yet again, and I told him I don't want him to take an L for him to have to sharpen up. Let's hear it.
And I'm not going to say I haven't took a drink before, but who haven't took a drink before?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that I'm perfect. You know, I got some shaping up to do, but you know, I'm young, man. I'm not gonna blame it on my age, but you know,
I don't want you to take an L before you sharpen it up, though. You know what I mean?
No. That's the thing.
In or out of the
That's
ring.
the thing. That's the thing. When I'm in that ring, man, it ain't nobody gonna beat me, man. I don't care who it is. Ain't nobody gonna beat me.
Hey, AB, somebody beat you. Give Adrian Broner the biggest hee-haw.
Yeah, it was pretty sad.
Why you gotta touch the stove to know that it's hot? If somebody tells you that you shouldn't walk down that road, don't walk down that road. Don't ever get caught up in your own hype to think that the rules don't apply to you.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you think he got what he deserves?
Yeah, he got what he deserved because you get back what you put into it. If you put in 60%, then you know you're not going to get much back.
Maybe he did put it in. Maybe he did do the training.
So maybe Madonna was just a better fighter?
Maybe. That's a possibility.
Yeah, that's true, too. You're absolutely right in that.
You know,
he clearly was Saturday night.
I think because he's so flamboyant and he's so loud and he talks that ish, I think a lot of people don't like him because of that. But that's what I want to see in my boxing.
But do people box because they want people to like them, or do people? I think sometimes people are very flamboyant, very loud. It's all part of boxing.
Absolutely, I love that part.
That's the point of the sport.
Talk that ish.
Yes, sir.
You're about to fight. It's a mental thing.
Yes.
You can be as flamboyant as you want, as long as you're winning in that ring.
Right.
He didn't win Saturday night.
Well, 800-585-1051. Did you see the fight over the weekend? Adrian Broner, did he get what he deserves? Call us right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Jay-Z, Rick Ross. You know I got it. We're taking your calls. 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. We're talking about the Adrian Broner fight. Did you see it over the weekend? Did he get what he deserves? Hello, who's this?
This is Shelly, Jersey City.
Shelly, did you see the fight over the weekend?
Yes, and Adrian Broner got his ass whooped.
Well, we all know that. We all know that.
Well deserved. Well deserved. He was in there disrespecting dude, and dude put it on him.
But isn't he supposed to do that? Isn't that part of boxing?
No, I mean, it's part of boxing, but when you start turning a man around and acting like you're having sex from the back, that's very disrespectful.
Wait, hold on. Charlamagne does that in here every day.
Well, Charlamagne is very disrespectful.
Thank you for your call, but I want to see my boxer do that. I want to see him do
Listen, let's
lively
keep
stuff.
it real.
I
People
agree,
be mad.
To a certain extent. He just got served. He looks stupid.
Yeah, and
now somebody needs to go brush his hair.
Yeah, and you got to respect the game, too. And what I mean by respecting the game, you can do all that, but you got to put in twice as much work as everybody else to make sure you don't get your ass kicked.
Maybe he tried and he was just a better fighter. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Bad from D.C.
Bad, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on? How y'all doing this morning?
Good. Adrian Broner fight. Did he get what he deserves?
I think it's 50-50. I think he did get what he deserved because of his flamboyantness. However, though, he was undefeated. He only lost one fight. As long as he shaped up and bounce back, he can prove the Craig wrong.
Now, do you think he could bounce back, Charlamagne?
If he gets focused and he actually focuses on fighting and cuts all the extracurricular stuff out, absolutely.
Hello, who's this?
I definitely think he could bounce back. He's only 24 years old.
Means nothing.
Hello, who's this?
How you doing, Ross?
What's going on, bro? Adrian Broner fight. What did you think? Did he get what he deserves?
Man, he got everything he deserves, man. My coach, Mike Donna, sat him down in the tub and washed him up, man. It was terrible, man.
Thank you, bro.
And then you know what bothers me about Broner is the fact is after the fight he's still going to party like he won. And he's got a party Tuesday in his hometown of Cincinnati.
Why are you trying to save face at that point?
Man, let it go, bro. You need to be back in the gym working on a rematch.
Yeah, you at a party, right?
I don't know if I would have partied. His face was all beat up.
Just always remember, talent is God-given. Be humble, man. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self.
But I will say this. I feel like Matt Dana should have knocked him out.
Yeah, well, he tried. 800-585-1051. We're talking Adrian Broner. Did you see the fight over the weekend? Did he get what he deserves? Call us right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was August Alsina. I love this ish. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. As M Easy, Al Bordop, and Charlamagne are playing back the fight in their minds.
Yeah.
One was humping another, but hey, whatever you guys like. Now we're talking about the fight over the weekend. Adrian Broner.
Yes.
Did he get what he deserves? He got washed all over the ring.
You always get what you deserve, and you get it because you deserved it. Whether good or I don't believe in good or bad. You know what I'm saying? I just believe it's all part of a bigger process. But if he didn't put in the work that he needed to put in, he definitely got what he deserved.
Now, yeah, people are mad saying that he's too flashy, he talks too much ish. But don't you want to see that from your fighter?
Listen, some of my favorite times watching boxing are people that are flashy. People say that Bernard Hopkins is boring when he fights. It's slow. It's nothing to watch. He has no excitement. We want to see somebody exciting. Remember Prince Nassim? He used to come out on a magic flying carpet.
You remember Prince Nassim got his ass whipped?
Yeah,
but do you remember that?
Yeah.
No. That's the problem. You can do all of that if you're winning.
You remember Roy Jones used to do the chicken dance?
Remember when he got his
Roy
ass
Jones
knocked
used to
out?
Bring himself into the ring.
Yeah, I remember that.
People like Muhammad
Rapping.
Ali, because Muhammad Ali used to win fights.
But guess-
People like Floyd Mayweather,
but-
because he won
knocked out
fights.
too.
Yeah, and guess what? He came back and won. So through all that cockiness, he still would fight. He still put in the work.
I think part of being a boxer is mental, and you have to have a certain amount of cockiness to you.
Hello, who's this?
It's Phil from Atlanta.
Hey, man, what do you think about that fight over the weekend, man? Did he get what he deserves?
He definitely got what he deserved, man. Adrian Broner, he's on World Star having threesomes.
Yep.
He's a clown.
He should definitely use condoms. I'll say that.
Yeah, he's trying to be like Floyd. Floyd don't even eat meat, let alone don't be drinking clubs, even though he's saying you want to be like him, but don't train like him.
Yeah.
He got what he deserves.
They just need to train a little harder.
All right, thank you, bro. Hello, who's this?
Adrian?
Adrian. What do you think about
Adrian
Adrian Broner?
No. I feel like Mama's always told me whoever don't hear will feel, and I feel like that's what happened. But I really want to know if the rumors about Ja Rule is true.
What, about is he gay?
Yeah.
He cleared that up 2 weeks ago. Ja Rule ain't gay.
That's not true.
Unless you want to call G-Unit officers and ask them.
Have a nice day.
All right, you too. Helena, good morning.
All right, I have a suggestion for Adrian Broner.
Go ahead.
After that headbutt, he needs to definitely get out of boxing, not go into rapping, and definitely go into acting. Because with that delay, he definitely has an Oscar waiting for him in his future.
That was like an NBA flop. That was like a Chris Paul NBA flop.
Hey, you got to
He's
do what
like
you got to
the
do to
Paul
stay in the
Fred.
game.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Look, sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get a little breath. That same
Right.
thing what Jason Kidd did when he dropped the soda on the court. Hey, you need a little extra time, do what you got to do.
Y'all making a lot of excuses
knew it
for
was
Adrian
over.
Broner this morning.
Look, there's no excuse. I'm just saying he lost. He took an L.
He got his ass kicked.
But I like the flashiness. Who's the champion in the heavyweight division?
There is no heavyweight division. I mean, there
Exactly.
is, but nobody cares. about
Exactly, because
it.
there's nobody flashy. There's nobody that you want to see.
Mike Tyson wasn't flashy. Mike Tyson would just knock your ass clean out. George Foreman wasn't flashy.
Mike Tyson
He would
would
just
have
knock
all
you
kind
out.
of big parties at his house. He owned tigers. I think that's a little flashy,
Lennox
sir.
Lewis wasn't flashy. They would just knock your ass out.
No, that's not true.
It's the truth.
You don't think it's flashy to own tigers in
It's
your
a
house?
difference. Listen, you know why? Come on.
That is a little
Let's be clear.
flashy.
You know why Floyd Mayweather's flashy? Because he's filthy rich. He can't help but to be flashy. Adrian Broner is an act. You know how you know he's an act? Because after he got his ass kicked, what'd he do? Ran out the ring. He had nothing to say. The character was exposed.
He was hurt.
Man,
That's why he ran out the ring.
If that was really his
He needed
character,
to go to the hospital.
if that was really his character, he would have still had something to say after the fight.
He did.
Yeah,
Take
he
me
said,
to the hospital.
He said he's throwing a party. Yeah, he said take me to the hospital. And then he said I'm throwing a party on Tuesday. That don't
right.
sound like focus to me.
Yo, Yee, we got rumors coming up.
Yes, and let's talk about Beyonce album sales from when she dropped that surprise gift last week that we all stayed up all night for, and we'll tell you how she did it.
Okay, we'll get into that next. Keep it locked at the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get into the rumors. We're talking about the Queen.
Listen up. This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Beyonce's album, no marketing, no promotions, just a gift to you. And that album is going to sell over 600,000 in the first week and be her biggest first week seller ever.
Round of
Her fifth
applause for the
album.
Queen Bee.
Yes.
King B. Whatever you want to call it. She's
Album's
royalty.
dope. I played that joint, Drunken Love in the club this weekend.
Oh my God,
Crazy.
that's everybody's favorite song right now. So congratulations to her. And I was reading the whole timeline of her filming these 17 videos and how she pulled it off. They said one of the first video shoots that she did for that album was August 11th at Bishop Loughlin Memorial High School in Brooklyn and Fort Greene. And that's where she filmed the pageant scene for Pretty Hurts. Then they said a few days later, she went to Miami and she did the video for Drunk in Love with Jay-Z. And that was August 15th. And then by August 29th, she came back to Brooklyn and filmed a video at Coney Island for EXO. So it just gives a whole breakdown of all the filming that she did for the different videos.
Yeah. You know, as a Pinkett Smith Winfrey Knows Carter, I must say after digesting this album this weekend, it's a very dope album. And I feel it's the first time we're actually seeing Beyonce. Like, you know.
Like she's having fun with it.
Yeah, like no veil up, no curtain up.
Yeah, she's having a lot of fun.
There was a rumor that the label didn't feel like the songs were... they felt it was too ratchet or something, so they didn't want to put it out. So she said, you know what, I'm going to just do it myself. And she kept them in the dark, too.
It really feels like Beyonce.
Absolutely.
Like this is the real B, not the industry artist version of Beyonce.
All right, now let's talk about Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's engagement, the proposal. Now, remember, they're suing Chad Hurley, who is the co-founder of YouTube, because he took some footage and posted it on his video sharing website. And they were upset about it and said that they had to sign paperwork saying that they weren't allowed to put out any images or anything. And he posed for a picture with the signed form and everything. Well, he's trying to say that he shouldn't be legally bound by that waiver because he was misled into signing it. He got no compensation in return for signing away his rights. So he wants the judge to throw away that case. But, sir, if you sign a paper saying that you can't release anything, whether or not you read the contract.
You're just being a rich ass.
Yeah.
You know what I hate? I hate when your rumors start off with an extreme high like Beyonce and then just hit the bottom of the barrel talking about the Kardashians.
Listen, we go all over the place with this, okay? We go all over the place. And congratulations, by the way, to Bruno Mars. According to Billboard, he is the artist of the year
Applause
overall.
for Bruno Mars.
So congratulations to that, man. And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, up next, of course, we got the People's Choice Mix. You want to hear something at DJ Envy or 800-585-1051. After the mix today, we're going to hear from T.I. He's going to be checking in.
You know, he has an animated show coming on tonight, so make sure y'all check that on VH1.
We'll talk to him about all that.
A cartoon.
We'll talk to him about all that. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day.
It's time for the donkey of the day.
That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil.
The Breakfast Club.
Donkey of the day for Monday, December 16th goes to Adrian. We not sure if he's still a problem broner. Some people said he was the next Floyd Mayweather Jr., but as we learned Saturday night, being the next Floyd Mayweather Jr. is easier said than done because on Saturday night, Adrian Broner got his ass kicked. He got washed by Argentina's own Marcus Maidana. Now, I will say Adrian Broner showed a lot of heart because he got knocked down twice. He got headbutted, and he didn't stop fighting. He went the distance, but he lost. But he didn't just lose. he got embarrassed. The reason he got embarrassed, I mean, you know, fighters win, fighters lose, but the reason Adrian Broner got embarrassed so bad, the reason he's getting clowned so hard is because he talks so much trash. When he was here on the Breakfast Club, I told him, talk less and punch more. And this is what he said. Less talking, more punching.
Right.
What they don't like, this is me. I don't care what they don't like. I'm not gonna be that suit and tie motherfucker. Like a lot of people, they get on TV and they change when they in a suit and tie. I'm gonna be the same. I don't care if I'm in Walmart. I don't care if I'm taking the and you recording me. I'm gonna be the same guy. I'm the same. I'm the same. Ain't nothing changed but the change.
He clearly is not listening. Very hard-headed guy. Everybody also knows Adrian Broner wants to be a rapper. After his last fight, he went on tour with Lil Wayne and T.I. If you saw him on Floyd Mayweather's All Access, you saw him fat as hell. The reason for that is because he was out partying and drinking, banging chicks and rapping when he should have been in the gym training. I told him when he was here last time that he could either be the next Floyd Mayweather Jr. or the next Zab Judah, and he said this. Like, when I see you, I'm like, okay, this could go either way. This could be Floyd Mayweather or this could be Zab Judah.
What I'm saying is, I want people to think all I do is party. Because at the end of the day, after the club, I'm like, let me out. Even though I wore Pradas, even though I wore Gucci slippers, hey, G, we wear the same size. Give me them Jordans. I'm going to run to the hotel. Just follow me. That's what I do. A lot of people don't see that, though. A lot of people don't see the hard work that I do. All they see is me partying and having fun, so they feel like I don't train.
Well, AB, it didn't look like that training helped you out Saturday night. Either you were overhyped or underprepared. See, Adrian Broner wants the Floyd Mayweather Jr. lifestyle, but in order to have that lifestyle, you must put in the Floyd Mayweather Jr. work. To quote the great Buns from Belly, before you get money, you must put the weed in the bag first. Adrian Broner wanted to hit the block and get money, but he hasn't even finished bagging up the work yet. We all saw this coming. When Floyd Mayweather Jr. was here on the Breakfast Club, I expressed my concerns about Adrian Broner, and Floyd said this. Now, the only person I see that's as exciting as you could possibly be is Adrian Broner, but it seems like he's more into the lifestyle than the actual training and the boxing. And I see him on Twitter getting drunk. You ever want to pull him to the side and be like, bro, that's not how you do it if you're trying to be a superstar athlete.
That's the thing. These young fighters, they want the Floyd Mayweather life, but they got to be able to handle themselves like me outside the ring. They want the same thing in and out, so you got to be able to conduct yourself the same way inside and outside.
All Adrian Broner had to do was listen to the OGs, and I think he would still be undefeated to this day. Let's flash back once more to AB's interview with the Breakfast Club when he addressed his partying and drinking yet again, and I told him I don't want him to take an L for him to have to sharpen up. Let's hear it.
I'm not going to say I haven't took a drink before, but who haven't took a drink before? Yeah. I'm not gonna say that I'm perfect, you know. I got some shaping up to do, but you know, I'm young, man. I'm not gonna blame it on my age, but you know, I
don't want you to take an L before you sharpen it up, though. You know what I mean?
No. That's the thing.
In or out of the ring.
That's the thing. That's the thing. When I'm in that ring, man, it ain't nobody gonna beat me, man. I don't care who it is. Ain't nobody gonna beat me.
Hey, AB, somebody beat you. Give Adrian Broner the biggest hee-haw. Damn. And not to mention, Adrian Broner says he's still gonna live tomorrow like he won the fight. He's gonna party. He's still gonna party and have fun. In fact, his first after party is gonna be tomorrow in Cincinnati.
I don't know how smart that is.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, the fight's over now.
We need to focus. I would just stay low for a while, train, and then come back later.
Yeah, last place he needs to be is in the club right now.
Well, he put on Twitter, "Don't trip, y'all. I'm fine. LOL. That MF." For the good fight. Can't wait for the rematch. LOL. And then I think he meant to write turn up, but he wrote tutting up.
I bet he won't take them shades off in the party all night tomorrow.
All right. Okay.
Well, thank you for that donkey of the day, Charlamagne. When we come back, we're going to kick it with T.I. He'll be joining us. Well, he'll be calling us. He has a new program on tonight. He'll explain everything all about it. So don't go anywhere. Oh. But we'll talk to T.I. when he calls in a second. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was time for Jay-Z. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest on the line this morning, T.I.P.
Well, ain't that to it? What the deal is?
Happy holidays, bro.
Appreciate that. I got old Tamika in here with.
Hey, Tiny.
Hey, Tiny.
What up, Tiny?
So
What's up, guys?
You guys have an animated a cartoon on tomorrow night?
Now, that's the night, honey. That's the night. Let's get that all the way right.
I thought it was Tuesday night.
It's tonight.
It's Monday, 8/7 Central, VH1.
Okay.
Whose idea was that to animate y'all, man?
I think Tamika's mom. I also had an idea. If people around us, kind of like.
Hey, your phone sounds terrible.
Yeah, your phone is breaking up a little.
And I'm on speakerphone. I got you on speakerphone. Hold on, let me take it up. I'm breaking the law now, man. You know what I mean? I'm breaking the law.
No, don't do that no more.
All right, there we go.
Now, what I was saying was, I think, a lot of people around us, man, Tamika's mom, me, everybody, who was a part of the show, they all felt that, we were significant enough and people thought it highly enough of us for us to try to, just become a permanent staple on the lives and the memories of this generation's holidays.
Right.
That's exciting because I'm tired of watching that Charlie Brown special every year. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, we had Charlie Brown and Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but it ain't been nothing new, like in 2 generations.
You guys are going to save Christmas, right?
Yeah, spoiler alert, we did it. You welcome.
Hey, T.I., also one thing too. Now they saying that you the reason that Adrian Broner lost Saturday because he was on tour with you living that life.
Man, y'all ain't got no conscience.
Did you watch the fight?
Man, nah, man. I was in Space Camp, man, with the kids, man. I ain't watching.
All right.
When he was on the road with you, did you see anything that made you say, "Look, man"?
Man, come on, cuz. I ain't seen nothing else. Man, you know that. Don't do that, nah.
Now, also, we're talking to T.I. Now, there was rumor that you're going to sign Game to Grand Hustle. Is there any truth to that?
Nah, I don't know where the rumor came from. I have heard that Game is a free agent, but I don't think that Game is an artist that you could sign. You know what I mean? I just want Game in a room to begin a conversation, introduce him to somebody, leave the room, let them handle their own business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But, I don't think it's a go sign Game. I don't think he's already an established artist of a certain caliber, man. He's right. All right.
And how far along are you with the new album? I know you said Pharrell is executive producing it.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty far along, and the title it will be entitled Paperwork.
Paperwork.
Yeah, Paperwork. If all else fails, I'm gonna make this Paperwork.
Christmas came early for y'all because you got the new deal with Columbia Records.
That wasn't even criminal, man. That wasn't even just Thursday.
Oh, that was this Thursday.
That was just a Thursday. Yeah, that was just a Thursday.
That was just a Thursday.
Okay. Regular day is what we do.
They just drop off $50 million on a regular Thursday for.
That's right,
man. Hey, look, let's not do that.
Because when you was up here, you said for you to sign, you need about $50 million.
What I said was, man, for me to incorporate all areas of my entertainment business in one place, it would take $50 million. I told you, if we focused on one area, 2 areas, 3 areas, and then we could adjust that number adequately. That's what I told y'all. Correct.
Now, what do you think about Beyonce dropping her album with no marketing, no promotions, and doing almost 600,000 in the first week?
I think it's phenomenal, man. I think Beyonce did her damn thing, man. Congratulations, kudos, salute to the Carter family. I'm gonna promote mine though, like a fool.
That Christmas card, it comes on tonight. What's it called? Hustle Holiday? What's it called?
The Holiday Hustle.
I'm definitely watching that. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you when you up here in New York again.
Already, and also I got to say, man, check out my little bro Ball. His album come out, man, tomorrow, man, December 17th, Underground Luxury. It's gonna be like that.
Okay, B.O.B. Absolutely. We appreciate you checking in, Tip, and we'll check out the Hustle. What is it? Family Hustle?
Hustle Holiday.
You should really focus a little more and try a little hard on trying to get my titles correct.
Holiday Hustle.
Messed up.
Holiday Hustle.
Holiday Hustle is the Breakfast Club. It's T.I.
Check that.
Positive notes up next. It's the Breakfast Club. DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. That was Power Trip. Shout out to T.I. for checking in.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to watching that cartoon. What's it called again, Envy?
Holiday Hustle.
The Holiday Hustle.
I saved you, Envy.
Yeah. You got it wrong, too. Now, shout to all the good folks over at the Big Apple Classic. The Breakfast Club hosted that. We hosted it the last, 2 years? 3 years?
I think we just did it once 2 years ago.
Once 2 years ago? So I think we're going to be doing that each and every year. It's a great game. The HBCUs come on out. I think it was Howard, Virginia Union, Virginia State. I can't remember the other.
And Envy, you went to Hampton. You went to an HBCU.
Yeah, I went to Hampton University.
And it raises a lot of money for kids that need scholarships, right?
Yeah, kids that need scholarships that might not know about the HBCU, so they give them a chance. You don't have to twerk for a scholarship.
Hey, do what you got to do to get that scholarship.
Oh, stop it.
If Juicy J offering you a free scholarship and you got to twerk for it, twerk, man.
Stop it.
You're going to twerk for free on World Star anyway. Might as well twerk for a scholarship.
Since you say it like that, I guess you're right.
I usually do make sense.
Now leave us on a positive note.
Listen, this is a quote from the great John Wooden. He says, "Talent is God-given. Be humble. Fame is man-given. Be grateful. Conceit is self-given. So be careful.
Breakfast Club, bitches.
Does this have to do with Adrian Broner again?
Yes, it does.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, there's always a lesson to be learned, you know, when you watch, you know, certain things. You know, we all saw this coming. Well, at least I did. I didn't want this to come to pass, but he had an opportunity to make sure.
Power.
Hey.